Alright guys, what's going on? It is Sunday, March 18th. You can see I got my Ricer inspired sweatshirt on today. Real men use 3 pedals. Save the manuals, guys. Fuck automatics. Haha. Alright, so I got you'll see the Veloster in the background here. Got the Mustang back yesterday from getting the top readjusted. I didn't want to really post too many pictures of the top before because it just wasn't right. I was down to the shop again yesterday for like another 15 hours. I think we finally got this top like butter. Just see a little bit of creasing. I'm letting it sit out in the sun right now. It's a nice day. It's about 55 degrees. You see a little bit of creasing in the top, but I think we finally got this butter. Everything's nice and tight. Here's a little bit loose, but everywhere is nice and tight. Window lines are nice and tight. Everything is looking fine. No staples. Well, I feel a little bit up there because they lined up a shit ton more staples, but everything is looking tight. I cleaned up the car the other day a little bit, but I got a little bit dirty again sitting in the garage. What we're gonna try and do this week, I'm hearing it's gonna snow on like Wednesday, so we're gonna try and get the windows tinted this week. Now that I finally got the top done, I'm gonna get the windows tinted, so you guys will see. I went with a back window that does not have a defroster. Some guys are gonna give me some shit about that, but guess what? The car's not a winter car. The car doesn't get driven in the rain. I don't give a shit about a defroster, so defroster doesn't bother me much. So we will deal without that. I'm gonna have to adjust this trim piece. This isn't sitting down all the way, so I might just have to tweak a couple things that they didn't get fully on there very good. You're gonna see the carbon driven cowl piece. You're gonna see, again, there are some gaps. I didn't post a video on this because I'm still a little pissed off about this, but you will see that there are some gaps against the windshield. I'm gonna get some really thin double-sided tape to put on the back of this molding, and then I'm gonna tuck it up against the windshield so it looks all nice and tight. I started talking to Tyler Clear the other day to talk about painting this thing soon, maybe. That may be the next steps we're doing with this thing. But again, wheels are on, they're dirty, but they still do look pretty. We got the tails on. I think I mentioned in another video, we got tails from a guy on Facebook. Super clean, minty tails, untouched, unfucked. Paint has never been messed with on those. They've never been polished. We still got the interior out of the car, in the rear at least. So we got to get the rear seats back in and just make sure everything's buttoned up for when the top is done. We got metal shavings from you'll see some metal shavings in the cup from when we drilled out the rivets. Trying to think what else we got going on here. Headlights are on. Try to do the adjustments to those the other night, and if you guys have ever adjusted Ford headlights before, you know the adjusters literally suck donkey balls. So I tried fucking with those. I got them good enough where I can see really good at night, but it's not the way I want them, so I still got to do a little bit of work to those. But otherwise, that is the update on the car. I'm going to go ahead and get the seats back in. We're going to get the seals. I did not do the rear seals yet since I don't want to put the top back down yet, so I'm going to get the rear seals in about another week or two. When I decide to put the top down, I want to let it stretch out a little bit, and we'll go from there. So we got tints coming up next. We're going to be doing the hood. We're going to do the Y2K area and carbon. We're going to do a gloss carbon to match this piece, and I may actually do the back side of the hood in a gloss carbon as well, just to kind of even out the flow a little bit, and we'll see what she looks like. So thanks again for watching, guys. Oh, another thing I wanted to say, I did find out I am actually hitting these tires. I am gonna have to do some rolling on the lips. I think I was hitting right here. I was getting a sharp spot where this started pulling down, and even though it looks like this would be hitting right about there on the tire, somehow I think I'm slicing this area of the tire, but I don't know. The fender, these tires stick out far, so should not be hitting anything in there, so I don't know if I'm really hitting. Actually, you know what, I do got a little slice mark right there from it, so I still do believe that this was from the previous owner. And you'll see slice going straight down there, and there's a good amount of slicing going around. So that is not from mine. Mine is not dipped that much. I would be seeing some kind of damage to the paint up here if that was the case. But this spot I will buy. I do see a little bit of rubber there, and I do see a slice right about there, you know, about 1.5 inches in on the tread depth. So I will say that part is me. I'm still a little pissed off about the wheel and tire situation, but we will make do. A little bit of scratching on the lips there. Again, this is the kind of shit this guy didn't tell me. He said no scratching, no scuffing, and there is some scratching and scuffing. Is it major? No, but it's definitely going to need a lot better of a polish than I gave it. So we're going to go ahead and shut this off, and we'll be back on another one once we get everything adjusted.